we have a line here, and what we'd like to do, if you notice in the sketch here, it has a pencil mark. Now, ultimately what that pencil mark means, if you like, it means it's still being drawn. And if it's still being drawn, that actually means that it could accidentally get altered by many things in the future. And that's why I say constraints are very important. Sometimes though, you've run out of dimensions, you've run out of constraints, and you just want to fix a sketch down, and you can't work out what else you can do to just lock that sketch down. And that's where it has a padlock. So you can see it up there. It's called Fix Unfix. So let's say you've drawn this line, the origin is down there, and you've tried everything you can think of to lock this sketch down, and you still haven't got the symbol. Okay. So what you can do is you can use a little padlock, and if I click that line now, suddenly we're going to get that sketch is going to go locked. And anybody that knows Fusion should be going, no, it won't. Okay, so I've locked that. Now, what does lock? Did I lock it? I don't think I did I? Let's just lock it. So you know when you've locked it because it's gone green. So it's gone from blue to green. So if you remember the colors that we have blue, we have black, which means it's fully constrained, but we also have green. But one thing that you'll notice here, it still isn't locked. And yet it's locked it. I've put a lock on it. But what is that lock? Well, that lock is actually the position of the line. Okay. What it hasn't locked is the size of the line. Okay. So you've got to be very careful when you use Fix Unfix, that if you're not careful, you just lock the line and not the points. And some people can get caught out by that, by it still not locking down the sketch. So if I highlight the end point and I lock that, it's gone green. If I click that point at the other end, it's gone green. And now the sketch has got locked. Okay. And now what it means is that I cannot do anything with that line at all. I can't make it longer, shorter, rotate it. I can't do anything with that line. It is locked. Obviously, I could change it to a construction line, but that's neither here nor there. The fact is that I have locked that line with no dimensions, no angles, no nothing, and it's good for the sketch. So the main purpose of constraints is to lock the sketch down. That should always be your ultimate game. We don't always do it, and it's not always necessary, but it should always be your ultimate game. And remember that your Fix Unfix is your last resort. The other thing that you can do, that I think Russ did mention this, if you just highlight the whole thing, it's now all gone blue with 2 black dots at each end. If you highlight the whole thing, it will then lock the whole thing. So you can do it that way.